that's called shit, mind glitch.
So, after looking like a bag of rice for 4 months, I decided to do a body recomposition. And today, we are going to do a grocery shopping. And this is exactly what I'm going to buy to recomp my body and get back my physique.
So, what is body recomposition exactly? So, body recomposition is losing fat and gaining muscle at the same time while trying to keep your weight fairly the same. So instead of losing a lot of fat and losing a little bit of muscle, that's called dieting or shredding down, or bulking and gaining a lot of fat and a lot of muscle, and that's not the best thing you can do in the process. So what we're gonna try to do is to do like the best of the both worlds and try to not lose a lot of muscle, and you can call it a little bit of a slow fat loss process or a slow muscle gain process. So we're going to split our grocery tour into 4 parts: protein, carbs, fats, and low calorie, high volume foods. So we're starting with eggs, my best source of protein. So you always need to aim between 1.6 to 2.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. So tuna, my second best choice of protein, high in protein and essential fats for your hormonal balance. Our next source of protein is gonna be beef and chicken. The best source to lose fat is chicken. It doesn't have enough fats, it's just like too shredded, and it's good for shredding down. And the next one is to add a little bit of fat. It's gonna be ground beef. Some red meat, it helps a lot for your blood and for your hormones and for your muscles too. Moving on to our fats, one of the best sources of fats. You know, as a man, you need to keep your testosterone levels in check, and the best one for me is gonna be olive oil. We're not gonna be buying one today. We have it enough in Tunisia. We have a good production of olive oil, and we all have olive oil in our houses, so we're not gonna buy one today. But if you're looking for checking your T levels and raising them and making them healthy, you need to be taking some olive oil. Our next source of fat is gonna be nuts. Nuts are healthy. They are high in calories, it's true, but they are a good snack from time to time. You don't have to overeat them, but you're gonna take some today. So, our next source of carbs, it's my best source ever. It's full of fiber, not so high in calories, and good to make you full all day after a great breakfast. Since our camera woman wanted to look at some clothing, we had to film in this place. So next we have our brown bread. As the oats, it's high in fiber, it's a good source of carbs, and don't forget, carbs is never your enemy. It's a good source of energy to fuel your workouts. I've always thought that these plants are really unnecessary. And speaking of unnecessary things, these protein bars and protein yogurts, they are good. You can take some to complete your protein intake for the day, but they are really unnecessary. But we are taking some today. So we actually got kicked out of the supermarket. Some workers just told us that we can't film there. So what did I do? I just bought the rest of the things I wanted to buy, and we're gonna finish in the house. So the next thing is high volume, low calorie foods. So in order for you to like lose a little bit of fat, you need to feel like satiated or full all day, and you need to feel that hunger with a lot of food, like a lot of volume but not a lot of calories. So what we got here is like green leafy vegetables that have a lot of water and fibers but not a lot of calories, so they can keep you full all day. Some carrots, they are good, like they have a little bit of carbs, a lot of water, and a little bit of fiber. And some peppers, some cucumbers. Another thing I always like is spinach and any like leafy things with maybe some fruits, maybe some like strawberries, raspberries. Any kind of berries is a good source of carbs, and it's not high in calories. That's what we were like looking for. And another thing I was talking about all the time is popcorn. I love popcorn. Just a huge portion of popcorn is like 200 grams or something. It doesn't have a lot of calories in it, and you can feel full after eating it. It's like high in fibers, not a lot of calories, but a big, huge portion. Those are the things that we need in order for us to feel satiated, feel full, and keep going during the day. So, I hope the video was helpful, and don't ever forget, your body composition, either you want to lose fat or build muscle, is always gonna start in the kitchen, is always gonna start in the grocery that you're buying and the things that you are eating. See you on the next one.